Did you know that a pizza cutter isn't just for cutting pizza? It's also great for slicing cheese. Let's make a delicious snack. I'm going to cut this into smaller pieces and grate this cheese. Let's make a delicious snack, folks. I always make this snack like this at home because everyone loves it since it's super tasty. I grated a piece of cheese here. This piece is already enough. After grating the cheese, I'm going to grab my loaf pan. Now we're going to spread some cream cheese here. Look how good that is. It's going to turn out super delicious. Very simple, so you can make it for your afternoon snack. And now, I'm going to grab the ham. I place it here and cut it, because it fits better this way. That way, you don't get leftover ham hanging out of the bread. I cut it like this so it fits nicely inside the bread. Now I'm going to grab the cheese, already grated. If you want to use sliced cheese, that works too. I'm adding a good amount of cheese here. It turns out wonderful. Now I grab the other slices of bread. I'll also spread some cream cheese on this side. That's going to make it even more flavorful. I'm going to close it and press it a little. I'll spread cream cheese on the other one too. Done. Now just close it and give it a little press. Done. Now I'll set it aside. Now in this bowl, we're going to add the eggs. This is what will make our snacks so delicious. I'll also add a pinch of salt. And I'll add about 1/4 cup of milk. Now I'm going to mix the eggs really well. I'm beating them here. I've already mixed the eggs well with the bread. Now I dip it in the egg and milk mixture. Make sure it's well coated, including the edges. I'll set it aside right here. I'll do the same with the other piece of bread. Get the edges too so it turns out extra tasty. I'll set it on the plate, and now we move to the pan. In my pan, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to let that butter melt. The butter has melted. Now I grab the bread. I place it right into the pan. I'm adding the other one too. Now we just wait for them to fry on one side. Let them get golden so we can flip them. I'm keeping the heat on low. I already let one side fry. Now I'm flipping it. Look how golden and delicious it is. Flipping the other one now, they look great. Now we just wait for the other side to cook. I kept the heat low so they cook well. Since we coated them with eggs, now the other side is golden too. I'm taking them out, placing them on my plate. What a treat! This snack is amazing. I'm going to cook them well until they turn into a fine, uniform flour. This way the pieces are really small, which improves the texture. The idea is to make a truffle with a flavor similar to Ferrero Rocher chocolate. We use this cookie because it goes well, and the recipe is simple. It has a very good taste. It's worth trying. Now I'll show how I prepare this recipe at home. I've made it several times because everyone likes it. I crushed everything really well. The texture turned out just right. Now I'll add 2 heaping tablespoons of Nutella. This ingredient gives it the classic Ferrero Rocher flavor. Then I mix well until the dough is homogeneous. It's important to observe the texture. It should be just right. That texture makes it easier to shape the truffles. The result is good and easy to make. I used 2 packs of cookies for this quantity. The total was about 6 ounces of strawberry-flavored cookies. It's better to use strawberry flavor to enhance the truffle taste. This gives it a touch that reminds you of Ferrero Rocher. Mix gently until everything is well incorporated. Now I take the dough out of the bowl and start working it by hand. I remove the spoon to make hand mixing easier. Using your hands helps achieve the right consistency. It's time to fine-tune the texture. Press with your hands until everything is well integrated. I've mixed until the dough is firm and uniform. It should be well combined and easy to shape. Take a small portion to form the truffles. Press it in your hand and start shaping. Open the dough and place a whole peanut in the center. Then close it by pressing so the filling stays inside. Shape it by rolling it between your hands until it forms a ball. It came out round and firm. It's easy to make. I place the ready truffles on a plate. I keep shaping the rest the same way until the dough is used up. Done. All the truffles are made and ready for the next step. In this bowl, I have 7 ounces of chopped chocolate. I'll microwave it in 30-second intervals. It's now melted with a shiny and ready texture. Now I add 3 tablespoons of crushed peanuts. I mix well until the peanuts are fully incorporated. This turns the chocolate into a crunchy coating. If you're looking for a recipe to give as a gift, this could work well. Most people really like it. Take one truffle and dip it into the chocolate with peanuts. Then place them on a plate with parchment paper. This prevents the chocolate from sticking. Repeat the process with all the truffles. It's quick and uncomplicated. Place them on the plate with space between each. Coat all the truffles the same way. I'm done. Now I'll place them in the fridge for about 5 minutes. They're now ready and firm. The presentation turned to use 3 apples for this recipe. There are only a few ingredients, and yet this apple tart turns out incredibly tasty. It's a very simple and quick preparation to make at home. Now I'll show you how easy and fast it is to prepare a delicious apple tart. I've already sliced the 3 apples, and I'll set them aside for now. In this bowl, I'm going to place the cookies. I'm using these cookies here, and will completely cover the bottom of the bowl. Then, I place the sliced apples and spread them over the cookies like this, covering them well. It's an easy recipe to prepare, and the result is a delicious apple tart. If you enjoy a good apple tart, this is a practical and quick option to make at home. A delight that goes well for breakfast or a special afternoon snack. I've already placed all the apples over the cookies. Now I'll sprinkle a bit of cinnamon on top. This ingredient is optional, but it adds a flavor that pairs perfectly with the apples. I'm also going to add some crushed peanuts. Just a small amount of peanuts is enough to enhance the tart's flavor. I place the peanuts over the layer of apples. I'll set this part aside for now. In another bowl, I'll add 3 whole eggs and about 7 tablespoons of sugar. Now I'm going to beat the eggs with the sugar until the mixture doubles in volume. The ideal consistency is when it becomes light and airy like this. Beat for about 3 minutes or until you reach this result. I'll turn off and remove my mixer. Then I add the all-purpose flour. Here I have a little over 3/4 of a cup of sifted all-purpose flour. Gently fold the flour into the mixture with the whisk, a little at a time. This helps to maintain the batter's lightness. Mix with gentle circular motions without beating. We've now fully incorporated the flour into the mixture. Now I'll add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. This is the ideal amount for this recipe. Mix again, just enough to incorporate the baking powder into the batter, always with gentle and careful movements. Then I pour the batter over the apples in the pan. Look how beautiful this batter is, and what a great texture it has. A light and airy batter, perfect for this tart. It's very simple to prepare and doesn't require many steps. Done, all the batter is now in the pan. Now with a spatula, I spread it evenly over the apples. The layer of batter should be thin. I place it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Our tart is now baked and ready for the next step. I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top. This final touch makes the tart even more attractive and tasty. But this decoration is totally optional. If you prefer, you can skip it. Done, tart is finished. Now let's cut a slice. This way we can see how the texture looks on the inside.